You want more? You want more? Well, it's time for season 4 of the Hearts FIFA 23 career mode. Welcome back, guys. Son of Scotland 90 here, and I can't believe it. We're on episode 61. Is this the longest I've gotten in a FIFA career mode series, part, anything? Call it what you want. Is this the longest I've ever gotten? I believe on Football Manager, I think I've done to like 79 or was it 81, something like that. But in terms of FIFA, I'm not sure that we've ever reached these heights. I say heights, and I use that term loosely because right now we're doing pretty shit. We haven't reached the top of anything. We're still quite low in terms of where we want to be. But I mean, in terms of heights of like an episode, in terms of a number, in terms of a landmark, I think the beginning of season 4, I think episode 61 is about as far as we've ever went before. But I'm willing to go maybe where no man has ever been. I'm willing to go where Hearts have never been. At least on Son of Scotland 90 channel, I'm willing to go all the way into season 4. And I'm willing and wanting actually to lift some silverware. I need to. I have to. I mean, I cannot keep going through FIFA every single season, being a bum, being a loser, being a guy that gets humped after all the teams in the league. That can't be me anymore. I need to win. I need to start bringing home trophies. I need to start bringing home silverware, or else this is all for absolutely nothing. Nobody says it's taking part that counts. That's what losers say. That's what unsuccessful people say. We don't want to be that. We want to be winners. We want to bring the Scottish Premiership title back to Hearts, back to Edinburgh. And I promise you guys, I'll do it. I will do it. We will win this league title. I just don't know when. Might not be this season, might not be next season, but I will do it. You've got my word. I promise you. That's a guarantee. As Vincent Kennedy McMahon would say, I guarantee it. So there you go. It's coming home. I don't know. It might be like England when they say it's coming home and you have to wait like a billion years till they win the World Cup. It might be similar to that, but I do guarantee you, sooner or later, we are bringing the Scottish Premiership home to Hearts. Now, moving into season 4, it's going to be an interesting season. Again, we miss out. We did not get European football. That is the bad news. Last season, let's be real, was not a success. I'm not going to sit here and lie to anybody. I'm not going to say that it was a good season. It was a successful season because it wasn't. It was garbage. It was bad. However, we've got to take the positives. It was the best that we've done in this career mode, and I think you could argue it's the best I've ever done on FIFA. I don't remember finishing as high as, I think I maybe matched that before, but in terms of higher than 5th, I don't think it's happened. So, yeah, there was definitely signs. We were scoring a lot of goals. There was a run of games where we kept clean sheets. We kept 3 clean sheets in a row. I remember there was a run of games where we won 1-0 in 3 consecutive games. And that is showing signs. And I don't want to make excuses, but I genuinely believe without injuries to key players, without me loaning out a lot of the team to try and, get the squad numbers down in January, I do believe we would have got 3rd place, and I think we would have got European football. But woulda, coulda, shoulda, we didn't. That's the cold hard truth. We didn't do it. We need to make sure this season we do it. The 4 teams that you expect us to battle with, old firm teams, obviously they're always 1st and 2nd, but Hibs and Aberdeen, they're both in European football. So who knows? Maybe this season will be the year that we finally catch them. Could be a fixture congestion. They could struggle with the amount of games, and we are in a good position. Obviously, we'd want to be in Europe, but we're not, and we need to take advantage of that. So we need to concentrate on the league, and that's what we will have to do because there's nothing else to do. There's no European football, so it's going to be league all the way. We're going to be focusing on the league, and we also need to focus on the squad. But before we do that, we've got the option here to customize the club. Now, we haven't customized anything in the first 3 seasons, so I'm thinking maybe we should customize the stadium. I'm not going to customize the name, but we're not going to move because I like this stadium. It does probably the closest stadium to Tynecastle in the game, even though it's like 10,000 more. So we're not going to move stadium or anything like that. Actually, maybe that one looks more like Tynecastle. These ones are a little bit, they don't look like Tynecastle, but they're closer in terms of capacity. That looks a wee bit more. I don't know. But anyway, what we are going to do is we're going to change up the stands. We're going to see if we can change these colours. So let's get the stadium colour done. It's currently garnet. Let's see if we can move it to. Is there white? Can we not get a white? Is there no white? What about dual? Can we move it to dual? Blue and magenta. Blue magenta. That looks pretty shite, doesn't it? Red and purple, we don't want that. Magenta and yellow, we don't really want that. Where's all the good colours, man? I feel like, yeah, maybe if we're doing like a joint save, if we create a team with Hibs, then maybe we could use this one, but forget about that, that's a horrible idea. Let me see here, magenta and white. We could go with, well, we go with magenta and white. Screw it, yeah, magenta or magenta and black. There's not a big difference. I think I'll go magenta and black. Looks a little bit, magenta's like the closest thing you can get to maroon, unfortunately, so. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then seat colours. Will we get these seat colours changed? Will we get comfy seats? Alright, let's see if we can get these seats changed here. Let's go with... You can't even do like a dual colour. We'll go with grey. Grey looks a bit... We'll stick with black. There you go, black. Black just like my heart. There you go. Black as fuck, brother. So that's what we're going to be doing. Black. At least we're not in the black or in the red. You know, financially we are looking pretty good. So yeah, that's positives. Got to take the positives from a bad situation. So let's do it. Let's go. We've got the down thumb as we always normally do. So that kind of sucks, but you know what? I'm pretty sure we'll be okay. You know, we'll be all right. The board have given us another chance, so I'm optimistic. I'm sure that we can turn this season around. Looks like everybody's starting on 50 sharpness, which is pretty damn good. There's no players really struggling, and the fitness looks good for everybody as well. So seems like pre-season, well, at least the beginning. We're still in the pre-season technically, but the beginning of the pre-season looks like it's been okay for everybody. So yeah, happy enough with that. Happy how that's went. Of course, we are in the Champions Trophy this season. We were in it last year. We did not do very well, but I'm hoping that we can do better this year. And who knows? We might win a trophy. It might not mean nothing. It might be worth absolutely nothing. But we could win the Champions Trophy, because this is who we're competing against. We're in a league with 8 teams. We play 3 of the teams. And look at these. I mean, look at the amount of cities in it. You've got Stoke City, Bristol City, Coventry City, Swansea City. What is this? Battle of the Cities? Loser has to take City out their name. I mean, what is this? It's a bit strange. I don't know who put these teams together, but it is weird. You've got a Scottish team, a French team, I believe FC Falamaccio or Portuguese, and then you've got 5 English teams with 4 them with City. Well, Swansea technically are Welsh, so I don't even know. But yeah, who cares? Anyway, who did we get? We got FC Falamaccio, we got Swansea, and we got Stoke. So a bit of a, you know, a nice little bit of a variety there. We've got England, we've got Wales, and we have Portuguese. So can we win? Can we beat those teams? Can we lift the Champions Trophy? Here's hoping. But as always, before we can do anything, we need to look at the team that we're going to take into this season. Will any of these players be leaving? Will any players be joining? That is the big question. Goalkeepers, we've got Sander Clark, we've got Ross Stewart, and we've got Ezekiel David. Now this guy, 19 years old, Nigerian, he's already 73 overall. He's already rated higher than Sander Clark. We can't realistically keep this guy and not play him. However, I do understand that I've got loyalty to Sander Clark. He is the current number 1. I do want to get this guy game time though. I just don't see the point of keeping him if he's not going to play. So we'll maybe rotate them. I think I'll play David in the friendlies, the Champions Trophy. There's no real... the cup doesn't really begin till like January anyway, so you can't even just... Playing him in the cups isn't enough, so we're going to have to give David a fair share of time here. And who knows, maybe he comes in, he does well, and he could replace Sander Clark as the number 1 goalkeeper. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see David get game time, a lot of game time this season, and he could end the year as number 1. He's got the number 1 jersey as well, which is pretty interesting. But for now, I think Sander Clark will start the league campaign as the number 1, but you know, it could be a matter of time for David comes and steals it away from him. As for Ross Stewart, he's just kind of here to make up the numbers for the goalkeeper. We'll see what happens. Cochrane, as we've got, 75 overall left back. He can play centre back as well. Got Dave Mackay, might list him out on loan. He's only 55. I don't expect him to really be, doing much. He's still a prospect. Moving on to centre backs, we have Halkett, Kingsley, who can also play left back, Sibic and Nielsen. I'm happy with these options. Obviously, Halkett and Kingsley are our 2 main centre-backs. Sibic then 3rd choice, Nielsen 4th choice. Do we need to bring in another one? Maybe. I mean, 4 centre-backs isn't really a lot. especially when you consider Kingsley could be pushed out onto the left. Nielsen could be pushed onto the right. Sibic can also play on the right. So if there's injuries at the back, then, these guys might be getting moved around. Move into the right back position, and we've only got Atkinson. So yeah, you could see Nielsen and Sibic be playing on the right a lot. So I think we definitely need to bring in another defender or two, especially because, like I said, Sibic and Nielsen can get pushed to the right. Kingsley can get pushed to the left, and that leaves Craig Halkett all on his own. So we definitely need some more options at the back. We move into the midfield now. We've got Joe Allen. Honestly, I don't expect him to play. He was a panic signing last season. He'll be around. He'll make up the numbers, but I don't really expect him to do much. Dylan Reid is 28 years old now, 65 overall. I'm probably going to try and loan him out again, just because why not? I just don't think he's. I don't think he's ready to play a big part. Therefore, I'd rather loan him out. Midfield, we've got Benenjami, Haring, Grant, Devlin. Devlin's went down a few ratings, which kind of sucks. But hopefully, we get him playing well again. He comes back for that injury, and he can start improving once more. Benenjami, Haring, Grant. Yeah, it's like solid options here. Our midfield is pretty solid, so hopefully they can stay fit. Cam Rolls, got Pollock, got Smith. Two guys that I expect to do pretty well. Got Barry Mackay, still out injured. He's not going to be back until 4 weeks, which sucks. Alan Forrest, again, not bad. We've got Luca Romero. Honestly, I'm thinking we could maybe cash out on Luca Romero. 76 overall, crucial player. But, I mean, we could get big money for Luca Romero. And it's not that I want to sell him. I'm just being realistic. I think a time will come when he wants to move on, and we have to accept that. Josh Ginnelly, contract expires in 12 months. I will be looking to sign him up to a long-term deal. He's 28. I'll probably look to get him signed to like a 3 or 4 year contract. Josh Ginnelly was fantastic last season. He will start as our number one right winger, and honestly, I don't really see anyone coming in to displace him. Got Chu Goon-sung. I think he has to be the number one. I was debating last year whether it was him or Shankland. I think with the amount of goals he got, proved it's him. So yeah, I'm hoping he can have another good year. Humphreys, again, got good options here. Up front, Humphreys, Shankland, Callum Patterson hasn't really done much since returning. Ewan Henderson. I don't think he should go out on loan now. I think he's back, and I think he's ready to play a big part this season with a 69 overall rating. So, I mean, that's it. That's our options. I'm looking at this. We don't need a striker. We're fine for strikers. I don't think we need any wingers. We've got players here that are capable of playing on the wing. The cam role, I mean, we've got Romero that plays in there, so I think we're good. I'm looking at this team. I do believe we're good. Possibly need a centre-back, possibly a right-back, maybe another really good centre defensive midfield player. I'd like someone who's really strong to slot in beside Devlin. I mean, Benenjami is good, but I think we could maybe do it a little bit better. Apart from that, though, I think our attacking options are good, and now we also have a goalkeeper that is capable of pushing Sander Clark. So, I mean, it's an exciting season, man. I'm buzzing. I'm looking at this squad. Because we're not in Europe, I'm not going to be trying to increase the size of this squad. But what I am looking to do is add quality. I'm not looking to add quantity, I'm looking to add quality. So if there's 1 or 2 players we can bring in, I will be looking to do that. And hopefully, we can have a successful season. Could this be the season, guys, where we finally bring home silverware? I think it might be. Okay, so we do get confirmation that Liam Boyce has departed. He leaves the club. He has joined FC Voluntari, and also Kai Rolls has left the club. He will join GRC Keg. Got a transfer budget increase, which is pretty good. That takes our total transfer budget to 13.4 million. It's a lot of cash, so looks like we can be busy in the transfer market if we choose to be so. And we've had an offer for Luca Romero, 18.1 million. Jesus Christ. I mean, if this is real life, then Hearts just would not be able to refuse this. The guy's market value is 15.5 million. I mean, that is insane. That is incredible. Apparently, we could get between 20 and 30 million. So, I don't know. 18's not exactly a great offer. What if we delegate? There's no add-ons there. What if we delegate it and said we want... What if we said we wanted 30, but we weren't willing to sell for less than... What if we go for that? I don't think they'll accept, but we'll see. 30 If they offer 30 million, then I think we'd probably have to take that. I mean, look at. I knew the guy was going to be a good player, and sooner or later he is going to leave. You know, we cannot keep a player like that. There's just no way we will be able to keep a player of Lucas Romero's ability at the club for that long. But I'm hoping that when he does go, we can cash out. We can get a big chunk of money in for him. And I mean, it looks like it based on the offers we're getting. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you know, we sell him for a lot of cash, whether it be this season or in a future season. I do think Lucas Romero will bring a lot of the money in. I think he's going to be our cash cow, and we're going to be moving all the way to the bank. It turns out they don't want to pay 30 million. That's fair enough. I wouldn't pay 30 million for him either. Anderlecht want to sign Josh Ginnelly for 2.5 million. Absolutely fucking no chance. Absolutely no chance, man. Loan offer here for Dave Mackay from GFE Sunville. Loan to buy. I don't like this loan to buy nonsense. I'll loan him it for a year, though. A year. That's all you're getting. A year loan. Take it or leave it. Okay, so here we go then. Champions Trophy about to get underway. We're about to take on FC Falamatchi in our first game. It's happening at Old Trafford, so we actually get to play in front of, well, I doubt there'll be 80,000, 85,000 people there, but here, imagine there was. Imagine there was. Now, I have made quite a lot of changes for this game. So we're bringing in David. He's going to play in nets. Cochrane's going to be at left back. Civic will partner Halkett. I'm going to play Callum Patterson at right back. Devlin and Benjamin. I expect them to be the centre midfield duo in the entire season. So those two will be starting the midfield. Cammy Smith is going to get a game instead of Romero. We're going to go with Ginnelly on the right. I'm going to go with Humphreys on the left. And we're going to give a tryout to Ewan Henderson up front. Remember, these games aren't exactly must win, so I am going to use them to rotate and to try and get players game time and stuff like that. So yeah, we won't see our South Korean superstar. We won't see our apparently valuated at £30 million Romero. But what we will see, hopefully, is a big win with lots of goals in front of 80,000 people. Anyway, let's go. Holy shit, Old Trafford does look packed out. Where the hell did they get all these people for? Champions Trophy, Scotland versus Portugal. Can we represent the Scots? Can we do ourselves proud? We're moments away from kick-off. Let's find out. Big start to the season here. I know it's not necessary to win this, but it would give us confidence if we can actually pick up some wins here in this Champions Trophy competition. So that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Humphreys wins it first of all. Plays inside to Benny Benjamin, and Cammy Devlin's going to touch the ball for the first time in about 5 months. Brilliant to see Cammy Devlin back, man, after that long-term injury. Patterson out to Joshie Ginnelly, and Joshie Ginnelly, oh, brilliant! Josh Ginnelly has not lost a beat since last year. He crossed it in, back post to Humphreys, and it won't come to anything. Patterson launches one in, headed away, Benjamin, first to it. Heads it down, diving head and clearer. It's Benjamin again, and Benjamin falls on his ass. Ginnelly though does well to get that, and now Fals. Ball it to Rodriguez. He's good tackle for Callum Patterson though. Callum Patterson getting his body in way of the shot there and denies Famalcio a chance to take the lead there. Do have a corner though, we need to defend this. We do defend it. That possibly looked like a handball. Referee decided it wasn't. Toby Civic now coming down trying to defend. He's not doing a good job of it, is he? He's not, but he got something on that, and David will gather it up. Oh, nice for Cammy Smith there. Well done for Cammy Smith. It's Devlin now. Devlin looking for Ginnelly. It's back to Devlin. Devlin plays it back to Ginnelly. Ginnelly, though, he's quick, but, you know, he's not quite that quick. He can't make up that much ground. And now it's a chance here for Famalcio. They're looking dangerous. They're looking very dangerous. Cochrane, though, says no to the danger. He just cancels out the danger, man. He says, not today, son. Takes the ball off him. Now he's charging forward. Can Cochrane still continue to go here? He can. He's played in Humphreys. Humphreys will find Ewan Henderson in quite a lot of space here. Ewan Henderson drills it, and it's not a million miles away, but I think he should do better with that. It's a good chance, and he skied it then. essentially. Yeah, he should be working the goalkeeper, should be getting that on target. Great ball for Cochrane. Ginnelly brings it down. Ginnelly comes inside now and he's attacking the defence. He's still going. Josh Ginnelly lays it off to Cammy Smith. It's Devlin. Devlin to Callum Patterson. Patterson left foots it in. It's a chance here for Benenjami, and it's absolutely shite, man, for Benenjami. What is he doing? He's got his hands on his head, and I don't blame him, man. I wouldn't want to look, if I hit a shot that bad, I'd be cutting my eyeballs off, man. Don't want to be seeing that shit. Henderson again, crosses it in, looks for Humphreys. It's away though. Devlin should be able to get to that. He does, heads it back to Sibic. Sibic now to Craig Halkett. Halkett to Patterson. Back to Halkett. Halkett's going to maybe look to try and find Humphreys, and we do find Humphreys. Humphreys takes it down pretty well. It's Henderson, Cochrane, Benenjami, lays it off to Callum Patterson. Patterson drills it, saved by the goalkeeper. Chance here's Cochrane, but he's offside, and it won't count. Alright, it's half time then. We've given a good account of ourselves opening half. We've played pretty well, considering we're nowhere near our strongest too. So I'm impressed. I'm impressed so far. There's some other results from around the grounds, but yeah, so far so good. I'd like to see us play even better though in the second half. Hopefully we can get a goal that will give us the win, but so far we haven't really been troubled at the back. David's came in for Sander Clark and he's had a very quiet 45 minutes. Patterson back to Ginnelly. Ginnelly lays it in to Cammy Smith. His shot is blocked, and well, we get it back to Cammy Smith, and we don't get it back because the referee looks like he's gave a free kick against us, and he has. Oh, shite. Great save though for David. It was shite defending, but good save. We stay alive. Sibic, great tackle. Sibic can keep it in. He does keep it in. Now he plays it up to Humphreys. Humphreys plays it on to Cammy Smith. He will spin around. He'll find Cammy Devlin, and now it's Devlin. Devlin going to look for Ginnelly. Ginnelly, he has got the pace. Can he get onto this? He can, and oh, it's a save by the goalkeeper. God damn it, there. I thought Ginnelly was about to put us in front. They're making a change. We probably should make some changes, but we're not going to right now. Cammy Smith, delivery into the box, looks good, and it's headed wide by the captain, Craig Halkett. What an opportunity to score. Free header in the box, and he puts it wide. Unbelievable miss. David's going to try and come out and get to this. He does, he gets enough on it. Sibic now, trying to take it away, trying to get his play it for the back. He's done well, he finds Humphreys, it's back to Benenjami. Benenjami now is going to look to launch one, and he just plays it straight to Mina. It's a poor ball from Benenjami. Should have done better there. And now it's Rodriguez down this left-hand side. He's picked out Fonkesa, but Sibic again. Don't be Sibic. He's having a really good game here. We know we do have options. I'm talking about signing players. Maybe we don't need to. I think this team is showing that we are capable here of doing a good job. But, it's a poor pass for Humphreys, man. Very poor. Right, making a couple of changes then. Shankland, Haring and Grant coming on for the last 10 minutes to see if the fresh legs can make a difference. Oh, it's brilliant there for Cochrane. He slid in, he's got it. Finds Haring, it's Humphreys now to George Grant. George Grant going to try and play in Humphreys again. This time we do lose it. And Cammy Devlin, I think he got enough on that there. No, he didn't. Referee's pulling it back, says it was a foul. Good tackle again. Right, come on. Time's running out, but we have a chance here to counter. Shankland. He's got Humphreys. He's also got Grant in the middle. He's played it to Grant. Grant now. Grant's got Ginnelly, but Grant's going to go on his own. And his shot is saved by the goalkeeper, and that will do it here. That's going to finish then our first game of the season. It's going to be a 0-0 draw. It's going to be a 0-0 draw. I don't know how to feel about that. We didn't concede. Playing in a packed Old Trafford. Craig Halkett had the best chance of the match, probably, to put us ahead. His effort though went wide, and you know what? Defensively we were really good today. I'm happy with that. You know, we didn't get any goals, we didn't score, which is disappointing. But I got to look at the positives. We played pretty well there, especially considering it wasn't our strongest team. And yeah, we didn't concede. So lots of goals in the other games though. 2-2, 2-1, and 2-1. So yeah, nice to see us doing well defensively, and hopefully next time out we can start putting the ball in the back of the net. Okay, so some of our scout reports have been completed. Let's check them out. Abukar Kieta, who was recommended by Just Kano, said I should sign this guy. 25 years of age. He's an American. He plays for Colorado Rapids. Is he rapid though? That's the question. He actually is. Acceleration 81, sprint speed 82, strength 81. So he's a big, fast, physical boy. He's good at jumping as well. You know, this guy looks a player. Based on his stats alone, he's got good short pass as well, 72%, good standing tackle. You know, this guy looks like an absolute baller. In terms of overall, he's not, you know, he's not massively high. He's 69, but still, he looks like he could be a good player. Currently valued at 1.4 million. His release clause is 3 million. It's not, it's a lot, but you know, I would pay it. I would pay it. I mean, he does look decent. But I do think it's a lot though for a 69-year-old. I mean, a 69 overall rated player is 25, because I just don't think his rating's going to go up that much. But who knows? I think he seems to be a cheap wage, so I think we could definitely make this deal happen if we want to. Got Leon King, who I would consider bringing into the club, but he just doesn't look that good in the game. John Suter, people. I said, do you want me to bring him back? I don't know if it would happen just due to the huge wage that he's currently on, 39.5 grand at Rangers. I just can't see us bringing him back to Hearts. As much as I would love to bring John Suter back, at that wage, it's just not going to happen. 40 grand a week. He's not going to take the pay cut to come back to us, so it looks like that's a no. Billy Gilmore, a player that I would love to sign, but again, it's just not going to happen, guys. 28.6k release clause. That's just not happening. It's definitely not. I've got Edward Michu. He's currently a free agent. So, I don't know. I mean, we've tried to sign him before. It hasn't really worked. I potentially will look into it. I've got this guy, Vincent Marchetti. Another guy that looks good. I checked him out. He looks like to be a good all-round player. He's 28, albeit not as young, but who knows, probably will accept a lower wage. So there is players here that we could potentially bring in. But I think Abakar Kieta is the pick of the bunch. And I think we will look to sign this guy. I think we'll definitely look to sign this guy, actually, because he does look like a good player. Alright, here we go then. We are into our second match of the Champions Trophy. This time we're playing at Anfield. In a game, we're rotating the team. So David will play in nets again. Kingsley at left back, Nielsen and Halkett centre back, Atkinson's coming in at right back, Devlin and Haring will play in the midfield. We're going to play Finlay Pollock in a cam role, Forrest on the left, Romero on the right, and Gunsong up front. We're taking on Welsh side Swansea City. So I don't know, they lost their opening game. I'm not too sure how good Swansea are, but I think this will give us a pretty good gauge of how good we are, because we know Swansea are in the Championship. So they can't be a bad club. They must be pretty decent, and it's our time now to test ourselves against some good opposition. Because I didn't know too much about the last team, but at least we know that Swansea, you know, I don't know the ratings of their players, but we know that they're decent. So if we can beat Swansea, we've done ourselves proud. Is that then? We're at Anfield. Hopefully all those Hearts fans sanitised their seat, because you wouldn't want to pick up the diseases from the Merseyside crew. But here we go then. Swansea are getting us underway, and it's a big game for us. If we win this game, we could potentially, you know, take home the Champions Trophy here. So, but we need to win this to give ourselves a chance. Swansea lost their opening game. It's going to be difficult for them, and that's a good tackle straight away from Stephen Kingsley. Plays it back to David, who will launch it up, looking for Gunsong. He finds Gunsong. Song takes a nice little touch, plays it to Cammy Devlin, who will find Haring, and now Haring will run onto it. He's got Gunsong in front of him. Gunsong flicks it back to Finlay Pollock. It's Pollock looking for a bit of space! And what a goal! Finlay Pollock has done it. He's finessed it, and the goalkeeper, no chance. Was not expecting that. Look at the amount of space he's in, though. He's in space, and then he looked, and he sent that ball into hyperspace. Goalkeeper, no chance he's saving it, man. Finlay Pollock completely... I mean, it's a great goal. Finessed over the goalkeeper's head. The only thing, it's kind of down the middle, though. Should the goalkeeper... I don't know. Should the goalkeeper... I don't care. Goalkeeper, I don't give a fuck. He's not saved it. It's Finlay Pollock. It's a good goal. Whether the goalkeeper's made a mistake or not, that's nothing to do with the strike. You know, it's a great strike. So, let's take nothing away from the young boy. He's done brilliant there. And it's good to see us now in a position where we can hold on to... We wanted a goal. We didn't get any in 90 minutes in the first game. We've got one here straight away. Now we're going to look to play in Romero. It's a good ball. We've found Romero. We can... Offside, I think, has been given here. So that's disappointing. I thought he was on, but no, referee says off. It's through to Joseph. Oh, he's missed. Kyle Joseph, the Scotsman, has missed against the Scottish club. Not surprised to see a Scotsman be so shite in front of net. It's not...
The boy from Coatbridge has put Scotland in front.
The linesman went at him. The linesman. What?
He's missed it.
He missed. Oh my God!
I don't believe it.
He missed that. He's having a laugh.
What happened there?
He missed that.
Not as bad as Chris Illoemo's miss, but still, I expected Joseph there to hit the target. Ball header down to Cammy Devlin. Devlin will find Forrest. Forrest picks out Finlay Pollock. Can he hit another wonder strike? No, he decides against it. Don't know why. He should have probably went for that. Ball up to Goon Sung. Heads it down to Kingsley. Kingsley is going to pick one out, perhaps. It's not a great delivery for Kingsley. He does get it back, though. Haring. Well, it looks like the referee's played on here. Give advantage. We get it back. Devlin finds Stephen Kingsley again. Kingsley, next back heel flick to Forrest. Forrest back to Stephen Kingsley. Kingsley will drill it. It's not a great shot. Wait, I'm talking shite. I'm talking absolute shite. It's a great shot. It's a great goal. I was not expecting that to go in, but it's like floated in slow motion. I don't know what's happened here. It's like the ball was travelling underwater. It didn't. It looked like, maybe this goalkeeper's garbage. I don't know. I personally didn't think that was the greatest shot in the world. But it's went in the back of the net, and that's why I like playing Stephen Kingsley over Cochrane, because he offers you that at left back. That's what Stephen Kingsley is capable of, and it's a great strike, don't get me wrong. I just feel like maybe the goalkeeper could have done it better, but who cares? We're winning. We are 2-0 up here in the Champions Trophy, and we have a legit chance now of winning silverware in our first You can't beat that, man. You actually can't beat that, so let's keep going. Goon Sung runs into danger, tries to get it back. It's going to be half-time. We're 2-0 up at the break. If we hold on and get this win, then we should give ourselves an opportunity to win a trophy heading into the last match. Devlin wins it again. Cammy Devlin looking for Romero. Romero back to Devlin. Devlin. He's got Haring running in. Peter Haring, another strike. It's another block. Haring will flick it out to Forrest. It's back to Stephen Kingsley, who cracks it on the foot again. This time it's his right foot, and you can tell it was his right foot because it was fucking shit. If that was his left foot, it would have been top bins. But it's his right foot and it's top row of the crowd, man. Unbelievable. Nice interception for Finlay Pollock. Back to Haring. Haring to Forrest. Alan Forrest now. Forrest will... Oh, and it's... Alan Forrest, man. He's a guy that you just expect him to do better than that. He turned there like a double-decker bus. I don't know what was wrong with him. Fat man on ice. There was no traction. He just couldn't turn his body around for some reason. I don't know why. Romero now. Romero into Goon Sung. Goon Sung. It's good for Goon Sung. He finds Alan Forrest. This could do it. Forrest surely tries to cut inside. Loses the ball. Forrest, son, what are you doing? It felt like the chance was there. We tried to maybe do too much. Tried to come into a more central position to create the chance. And we end up didn't get a chance. So yeah. Perhaps should do better there. For Halkett slid in. But I tell you what. It's a poor ball and Kingsley will take care of it. It's back to David. He hasn't had much to do with the goalkeeper. Let's be real. He's had a really quiet game here. Pollock to Goon Sung. Goon Sung finds Haring, and now Haring will charge forward. Back to Pollock. It's dead. Oh, it's Pollock again. Can he make it two for the day? He can't. He misses. What a chance here to get a brace. We're going to bring on Toby Civic for Halkett, but man, Pollock has to do better there. Should be making it 3-0 Hearts, and he should be getting his second goal of the game, but I don't know, for some reason, just misses the target completely. Oh, nice ball over the top, Forrest. Can we put it away now? Surely this is the chance. It's Alan Forrest! Oh, it's saved again by the goalkeeper. We're close, but we are not close enough to getting this third goal that would surely seal the game. We've brought on Cammy Smith now. Romero with the corner delivery, and Cammy Smith jumps up, heads it. Goon Sung heads it into the hands of Fisher. Jesus Christ, and finally the goalkeeper makes a save. Devlin through. Oh, he's trying to get Goon Sung, but he actually gets it back. That's pretty fortunate there. Cammy Devlin. Oh, man, Romero was trying to time the run, but the pass never made it his way through to him. And now it's Swansea trying to create something, and Civic has been a rock today, man. I mean, Swansea have been we've been good, don't get me wrong, but Swansea have been pretty poor as well, so I don't know what's happened to them. I was expecting a tougher game than we got against the Portuguese team, but that's not been the case. It's Dylan Reid now making a run, but he's offside. Song to Forrest. Forrest now going to try and pick up Cammy Smith. Cammy Smith got pushed in the back there, and the referee doesn't even care. Doesn't give a shit. Just blows for the full-time whistle. We'll take it. The Hearts fans are loving life. They probably don't like being stuck in Liverpool, but we're giving them something to celebrate. It's a 2-0 win. And yeah, Swansea here, we've absolutely destroyed them in this little mini Battle of Britain. Scotland versus Wales. Look at that. Swansea just not at it today. We dominated it from start to finish. Look at that. Draws across the board. So look at that. 3 draws. That must put us in a great position then in this Champions Trophy tournament. I think we could go into the last game as favourites. I believe that we will might be top, if not second. We are top. That's very interesting. So, yeah, we're going into the last game, albeit we're joint with 4 teams. We're joint with AC Accio. We're joint with Millwall. And, yeah, so, I mean, but look at that. That's very, very tight. A lot of draws so far in this competition. Every team has actually drew a game apart from Swansea. So, yeah, that's pretty mad. Up next, though, we play Stoke. They haven't lost a game. I am sure Stoke will be a good team. But there's no reason why we can't do it. And you never know, a win might be enough to grab us our first trophy of the series. Albeit, it won't really count. It's not an actual, it's not a trophy you would count towards success. It's essentially a friendly trophy, but I'll take it. I'd rather take a friendly trophy than no trophy. So yeah, if we can win this, then happy days. Alright, I'm not too happy about this, but apparently Connor Smith has a 1.7 million release clause, and FC Copenhagen have decided to pay that. That is a bummer. If you ask me, that is a bummer, because I like Connor Smith. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to see if we can offer him a new deal. Yeah, I mean, I don't want him to leave. I really don't. So I'm actually, and we've been giving him game time. I actually wanted Connor Smith to be a big part of our season. Who knows? I don't know. I'm actually annoyed there. We've got Connor Smith, we've got Finlay Pollock, young players coming through. And who knows, maybe if we want to keep them both at the club, it might mean that we have to get rid of some players. Maybe we should have sold Romero. Maybe selling Romero's the way forward, guys. You know what I'll do? I'll put it up to a poll. Because these young guys breaking through, they're never going to get a chance if we keep guys like Romero around for years. So maybe we could do with the 20 odd million from, it'd be fucking brilliant. I mean, we'd be loving life. There's no doubt about it. So it would be a huge amount of money that we get, but maybe it would be worth it, because like I said, I did want Connor Smith and Finlay Pollock to play big parts this season, and if they ain't getting game time, it looks like they could go ahead and leave, which is I'm not happy about whatsoever, man. I'm going to see if we can we possibly enter negotiations here. Let's see. I'm going to offer him more money. I don't know what he's currently on, but I'm going to offer him, like, let's get into this. So he's currently, he's currently viewed as an important player. Oh no, wait, he's not, but he wants to be an important player. I'm going to accept that. Yes, you are going to be an important player. Remaining contract is 2 years. Contract extension 3 years. I want to give him more than that. Let's give him a 5 years. Let's keep him at the club. My client's not comfortable. 3-year extension. Fine. Okay, we'll accept the 3 years. Okay, that's fair enough. He's currently on a grand, man. Of course he's not happy. We weren't looking. Yeah, it's good. He doesn't want a release clause. That's fantastic. Neither do I. And now we need to talk about money. So he's looking for 3.1. That's not actually bad, but I'm going to counter anyway. Edit wage and signing bonus. Let's give him. Let's say 2, but we'll give you. I'll give you a 50 grand signing bonus. That's pretty fair. We're doubling your wage here. Come on, Smith. Don't be greedy. Sign the contract. Fuck me. Do you really want that much? Okay. I'm not. Fine. He's 70 overall. You know what? We'll give you 3 grand. We'll give you. But oh, fuck 13. I just changed to 13 out of nowhere. But I'm not giving you that much of a sign-on bonus. Then, if you want 3 grand, you're only going to get. Oh, you only get a 10 grand sign-on bonus. I mean, tough. He wants a. Oh, fuck me. He's asking for more now. Jesus Christ. Right, 3 grand, but I'll give you 25. That seems pretty fair to me. 25. Boom. Really sorry, but that's as high as we can go. For fuck's sake. Let me see. Signing bonus. Alright, I'll give you 25. I'll give you 25 on 3 grand. Surely that's fair. Surely you have to accept that. You greedy little bastard, man. I'll ship you to that Copenhagen team myself. Okay, good. It's accepted it. I was going to say, I'll go and pack your bags, mate, right now. Give me your luggage. I'll go and pack everything. Pack a punch as well while we're at it, man. You greedy little shit. But that's good. You know, we've signed Connor Smith. I am delighted with that. And I believe now there's no way he can join Copenhagen. Am I right? Am I right in thinking that? Surely, after us agreeing to him agreeing to the contract extension, he can't leave now. It just wouldn't make any sense. So I believe that means he has committed his future to the club, which is good news. Good news all round. So yeah, happy with that. And like I said, up next we will be taking on Stoke. This will decide whether or not... Wait, who the fuck's this leaving? I think it's Dylan Reid. I believe that's Dylan Reid. He's packing his little suitcase and he's away. So yeah, we have loaned out Dylan Reid to Portimonense for 12 months. Hopefully we get him back an even better player. Unfortunately, we are covering the entire wage, which is disappointing, but who knows? If he comes back a better player, then it will be worth it. Anyway, guys, up next, in the next episode, we will be taking on Stoke City. We'll then begin our Champions League, our league campaign. Do we know who the first fixture's against? Let me check here. Can we find out who our first game's going to be against? Let's check. Hopefully we get a pretty easy start. Get an easy start. You know what? That is an easy start. Holy crap. Dundee, well, it's not an easy start, but in terms of the first month, there's no big teams there. You've got Dundee United, you've got St Mirren, you've got St Johnstone, Ross County, Livy. Teams you'd expect to be near the bottom. Then we take on Rangers, Hibs, Kilmarnock, Motherwell, Aberdeen, Celtic. So, yeah, we need to take advantage of that. I think the first month, the first 5 fixtures, we should be looking to get a good start. And if we are going to do anything this season, it is crucial that we get off to a good start. I'm sick of playing catch-up, so, yeah. I will put up for a poll, guys. I'll put up 2 polls, actually. We're going to put a poll up. Should I sell Romero? And then there will be a secondary poll, and that will be which centre-back should be signed. So there's a bunch of centre-backs that we looked at. You've got Chiesa, you've got Suter, you've got Stuart Finlay. So yeah, I'll put a poll up, and I can't make it any fairer than this. Whoever gets the most votes in the poll, that is who I'll sign. Simple as that. So I'm giving you guys the choice. Can't ask for much more. Anyway, that's it, guys, for episode 61. I'll see you in episode 62. We will find out whether we win the Champions Trophy or not, and we will kick off our Cinch Premiership campaign. Looking forward to it, but until then, until next time, I've been Scotland 90, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later, and peace.